Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, home to the Toledo Rockets. From inside the 10, here he comes. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. High, out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. They'll run play action.
Sack.
Nowhere to go.
Get it.
The ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
On first down, here comes this offense. Give to the running back. They'll pick up in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Pumachan. He's got the back in the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. They'll try it on.
Making field goals is exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they pay off the drive, covering just 22 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Got some room to run. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't.
Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back now.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Trying to escape and get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Back to throw, it's Gleason. Finds his big tight end. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rockets will punt this one away. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's the handoff. Turns it on in midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Line getting set on second down. To the air. It's Pumachan. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And as a defensive guy, it's so hard to cover these running backs out of the backfield because it starts to go to the flat. Oh, no, I got to go cover him, and then boom. He hits that angle route, cuts right in.
Got enough space. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Middle Tennessee. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll try it again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Powers through the defender. And the Rockets have enough for the first down. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. On the run, it's Stewart. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Scanning the field, it's Gleason. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. He's into the open down the middle. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, there's the ball. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes the offense on second down. It's a draw. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Newton. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Rockets look to keep this drive humming. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Getting some heat. He's going to...
In football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The give from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Got it in the middle. It's Torres. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Dropping back, it's Gleason. He's right on target. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide out in motion. The running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Now on second down. Using his legs, it's Hester. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll give it to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the ball is intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Fires it incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
That's caught. It's Stewart. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Rockets headed quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 11 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Buys a little extra time. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the ground game on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more fair.
He is smashing people. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Skips away from pressure. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Quick handoff. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run for it on 4th down. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud of him so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for space, it's Stewart. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rockets will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Gonna run it. It's John. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll immediately call timeout. Let's see what they've got on second down. They want to run it left here. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Dropping back, it's Pumachan. Makes his connection. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This one's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. They're going to throw it again. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. 8th play of the drive coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. We can do this.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
After the misfire, it's second down.
Unlock.
The give to the left side. Trucks through the defender. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll try to blast their way in. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Trying to pound it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Astronauts defense is doing all it can to keep this close, hoping that offense will take the lead at some point soon. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the single back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's John. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Complete to the wideout. Of 11. And first down for the offense.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for space. It's John. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field.
Those pitches, those laterals, whatever you want to call them, the more times you do those in a game, the more likelihood you have of putting that pigskin on the ground. They put it on the ground there. Ball gets out. It happens. It's going to be a part of the game, but it's also the part of the game that the coaches, when they get you to the sidelines, they're going to tell you about it. And they're not going to tell you about it in good language.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner goes down. offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the move, it's John. At the 45, on its way. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They'll leave it with him. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They go to the ground. They get him down. Tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He's looking to pass. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Spins away from the defense. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. The Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after that completion. Back to throw, it's Gleason. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's
and he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. No huddle here for the offense. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And back to the air on second down. And he intercepts it. Smashes through. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Newton. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.